Okay, part 9, still on sexual harassment, sexual jokes, sexual remarks, sexual discussions. If it irritates an employee, it is sexual harassment. It is enough that they be uttered within the hearing distance of the victim. Maski na hindi talaga siya yung pinag-uusapan, maski naman hindi siya yung kausap. Halimbawa, nag-uusap kami, ako yung boss, meron akong kaibigan, nagbabastusan kami dito. Yung sekretarya ko nandyan, naririnig niya yung pagbabastusan namin. Can it be sexual harassment? Maski na hindi naman siya ang kausap, yes. In fact, if the victim feels annoyed or irritated, magkakaroon ng sexual harassment. Uh, Even if it's not the intention of the boss or the person who makes the joke or the sexual remark to harass, walang intention. Actually, ano to eh, prohibita. There is still sexual harassment depending on the effect on the victim. Sexual harassment is dependent on the effect to the victim and not on the intentions of the offender or the culprit or the boss or the vice president o kung sino man yung merong aim. Yung nonverbal harassment, pwedeng indecent dress, yung indecent exposure, bukas yung zipper mo, bukas yung damit mo na nakakabwisit, nonverbal, yung secret looks, yung binobosohan mo, pasikreto, secret looks directed at private parts, malicious leering or malicious ogling, yung hindi na secret, hindi na pasikreto, gakapal na, even wolf whistling, yung sinisipulan mo, lip smacking, animal noises, other offensive body gestures can be considered sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is punishable by imprisonment. Sa criminal law is a criminal case, but it is also an administrative case. So concerned lang tayo sa administrative case. The prescriptive period for filing a sexual harassment is 3 years under Section 7, 3 taon. But take note of the case of Lebres, it's a 1999 case. 1999 case where it was said that even if there's a delay of 1 year in instituting the complaint for sexual harassment, hindi pa rin magpe-prescribe. In Lebres kasi ang nangyari dito, yung sekretarya hinaharas nung boss niya pero under pa rin siya doon sa sekretarya, under pa rin siya doon sa boss niya. So hindi siya natatakot siya file ng complaint. So nung nalipat na siya sa ibang department, siya nag-file complaint. The delay could be expected, sabi ng Supreme Court, since the respondent was the subordinate's immediate officer. Fear of retaliation and backlash, not to forget the social humiliation environment that the victim of this human frailty usually are realities that the subordinate has to contend with. Strictly speaking, parang yung 3 years talaga extendable yon. I would say na yung 3 years prescriptive period because of Lebres, extendable yon kung yung authority, influence, moral ascendancy existent pa rin. Kaya, and that's the reason why yung complainant hindi nag-push through with the case, did not initiate with the filing of the complaint. I would say na if there's still aim, pwedeng ma-extend yung prescriptive period. Of course, siyempre, ang magiging depensa ng lawyer ng culprit, ng offender is prescribed. Pero sasabihin mo na hindi, you can use the Lebres case. Now, ano ang pwede natin sabihin na medyo pertinent about labor or labor or bar questions sa bar exam about sexual harassment? Take note of yung provision sa sexual harassment law